What's up everyone, I'm Alex, a six-figure Amazon seller. In today's video, I wanted to show you how to understand variation listings. Now, variation listings can be tricky and a lot of newer sellers avoid them because they've either lost money buying a bad variation or just don't know how to understand them. So hopefully this video gives you a better understanding and helps you unlock this part of your business, because variation listings can be super beneficial. They've helped me a ton and I've made a lot of money off of these. So I just pulled up a on-cloud sneaker listing with a bunch of different variations. Have my seller amp on the side to see that it's got a 13,000 rank, sells a little over 1,300 items per month. So let's get into looking at this, right? At first glance, you might find, a certain color that's selling for a ton of money, and say you can find it for, much cheaper if you can find it for $100, right? And you see that you're gonna make, wow, $60 profit, you're way under your max cost, and then you buy 10 of them, and then all of a sudden you sell one a month. And you're thinking, well, why is this happening? It's probably because you bought a bad variation. Not all variations in the listing sell very quickly. A lot of times the variations that sell the quickest are the blacks and the whites and the neutral colors. So basically it's fairly simple on how to decipher, which sizes and which colors you want to have the best sales, the most sales. You're going to scroll down to your Keep a Chart. You're going to click variations, and it's going to bring up all of the variations, different sizes, different colors. So there's a ton of them, right? What you're going to want to do is sort by rating. That's going to filter from the items with the most ratings down to the least. You can see that it's a lot of the blacks and the whites and the blues that are selling the most. And how I know this is selling the most is because it has the most ratings, and that would basically be the assumption that the most people are buying this item and giving it a rating. It's not a foolproof system, but it definitely is a great estimate on which variations are going to sell the most. So we're going to take, as an estimator, we're going to take this 4%. That's 4% of all variations. And then we're going to multiply that 4% by the 1,400 to kind of get our estimated sales for the month. Because this is the top one, we can assume that it sells the most out of any of the other ones, but these still have 3% of all ratings. So we can assume that these will sell fairly well, not just the top one. So that's basically the major tip on how to sift through the variations. You want to sort by ratings. Look at some of the top ones that have a high percentage. Some variations might have more than others, right? If you're buying certain shirt and there's only a couple colors, and say the black large, might sell, 40% of, or might have 40% of the ratings. So you'll see this when you sort through variations, and you'll start to see that, even at $145 sale price, or we can click on the variation and then it'll show you exactly, what the buy box is, and we can see our seller amp set up to make sure that it's, something that we want to look into. We can see our max cost is 92, and then, we can search for this right on Google. So I hope this was helpful. This is definitely the method that I use to find the good variations, and it definitely works. I've been buying variations for months and months, so I know which ones are selling well for me, and it's always, the top couple variations once you look at the Keep a Chart. So definitely use this and implement it in your business, and I guarantee you it's going to lead to more sales. If this was helpful, I appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more Amazon content.